The firefighter just rescued the unconscious female driver. When she wakes up, the first thing she does is look for her daughter, but the car is already on fire, and her baby is still in the back seat. Just earlier, a bus crashed into several cars. The woman had already lost consciousness. She's quickly pulled out of the driver's seat. Then the flames suddenly erupt. The captain quickly orders everyone to fall back, but when he hears the baby is still inside, he rushes back to the car, smashes the window, and finds the trapped baby. The team sees the captain still hasn't come back. They're about to go in when the car explodes violently. The blast wave sends one of them flying. Just when everything seems hopeless, a figure slowly emerges from the thick smoke. The captain successfully saved the baby. A truly thrilling rescue. A woman's on her knees, with her head completely stuck inside a car's exhaust pipe. Turns out she made a bet with her boyfriend. She shoved her head right into the customized pipe. Luckily, she's fine, just super embarrassed. The captain decides to cut the pipe with a saw, saying it's as easy as cutting butter. But the boyfriend's not happy, because not only did he lose the bet, he's about to lose his $1,200 exhaust pipe too. The captain tells him nicely, while the firefighters are getting the tools ready. The girl's two besties keep flirting with them.
Type your number in my phone and I'll text you so you have mine.
But the firefighters are already taken, so they politely shut it down. The captain slides under the car himself. After some sparks and sawing, the pipe's cut loose. Now all that's left is pulling her head out. When the captain asks for lube, her bestie whips some out of her bag immediately. They lube up the pipe, and the girl's head pops right out. First thing she says,
Wow, you really are hot.
The captain warns her that if she feels dizzy, has blurry vision, or feels confused, she should get to a hospital, but she's too busy staring at him with hard eyes. The man was under the car looking for a lug nut, while on the other side, the driver got in, ready to take off.
Oh no! Wait! Ah! For the love of God! Ah!
When the firefighters arrived, they found him stuck under the car, still smiling somehow. Turns out, he was an old friend. He had already been rescued by them earlier that morning, and now, here they were again. After checking him over, the team confirmed he wasn't seriously hurt. The captain told Buck to grab a jack and lift the car. Once they popped off the tire, they pulled the guy out safely. Do you think he will be rescued a third time? There's a major crash on the highway. An Asian woman's shoulder is pierced by a steel rod. A blonde woman is pinned under the bus, but they can only rescue one of them first. The bus is pressing directly on the blonde woman's bleeding point, so her blood pressure is somewhat stable. After weighing everything, they decide to cut the rod first and send the Asian woman to the hospital first. Just then, sparks fly from the bus. It could explode at any moment. The firefighters have to put out the fire. Everyone is rushing to save lives, but the cutting work has to pause.
Susan, the saw heats the metal as it cuts. When it gets too hot, we have to stop, wait for it to cool down.
The fear makes the Asian woman start blaming herself.
Because I just had to come out on this dumb trip. The trip is not to blame.
The firefighters interrupt them and continue cutting. Now the rod has cooled down. The blonde woman goes into shock from blood loss. There's no more time to waste. The team speeds up and cuts through the rod. The Asian woman is saved. The team inflates the airbag and pulls the blonde woman out, but she has no pulse. After non-stop rescue efforts, she finally comes back to life. The ambulance arrives and quickly takes them to the hospital. The kid is actually holding a gun like it's a toy. Andy totally freaks out. Just moments earlier, she and her friend Ryan are talking when they hear someone scream next door. She rushes over and knocks on the door. A little boy opens it, says his mom's hand hurts. Inside, the woman is holding a child, blood dripping from her hand. Andy offers to call an ambulance, but she says it's too expensive. Blood keeps dripping from the cut. Andy helps her lie down, calls her dad, and promises the rescue is free. Medics lift her onto a stretcher and get her ready for the hospital, but the kids are still home. Their dad can't help because of a court order. He has to stay 100 yards away, so Andy and Ryan take care of them. Ryan is a cop. He plays a pretend gunfight with the boy. Andy finishes cleaning up the house, and they're finally ready to rest. But the boy somehow grabs Ryan's real gun. They both yell for him to drop it, but the kid pulls the trigger. The recoil knocks him to the floor. The boy bursts into tears. Andy runs over, removes the clip, and checks if he's okay. Then she hears Ryan groaning. The shot hits his stomach. She places the gun up high and quickly calls for help.
Dad, I need you to come back. Come back. Come back. Come back.
Medics arrive fast, but Ryan still dies from blood loss. A man got stuck in the RV window after a car crash. How could they save him like that? Just a moment ago, firefighters got a call for help. An RV had flipped over in the middle of the road. First, the firefighters brought airbags and placed them under the RV. Then, another team brought a ladder. Firefighters climbed up the side of the RV, opened the door, and saw the man, stuck right in the RV's window. The team brought a rescue rope, getting ready to pull the man out to check how badly he was hurt. They used a chainsaw. Luckily, the man only had a broken bone. Nothing was cut off. The airbags at the back of the RV slowly filled with air, lifting the RV a little higher and giving more room underneath. While the RV was lifted, the firefighters put a neck brace on the man. Then they brought a stretcher and carefully pulled him out of the window. You've seen emergency landings before, but have you ever seen a plane land on power lines? When firefighters got to the scene, they found 3 people in the plane. One was hurt, and the other 2 were doctors. They had taken the plane to move the hurt man fast, but then a solar storm hit. It made the plane's GPS and controls stop working, and the plane crashed down, right onto high-voltage power lines. Even though they cut the power, the solar storm had filled the air with extra electrons. These electrons needed something to carry them to the ground, so the power lines were still live. Every few minutes, a big electric burst would shoot out. If the voltage went too high, the wires could catch fire anytime. Firefighters told the people who weren't hurt to jump down first. But for the injured man, the captain decided to go up himself. The bursts were still coming, so he had to move fast. He had to save the man before the wires caught fire. He climbed along the wires and into the plane. After tying a safety rope to the hurt man, he slowly lowered him down. Soon, the injured man landed safely. As the team was untying the rope, they heard a crackling sound above them. They all looked up. A stronger electric burst was coming. The firefighter shouted for the captain to jump, and everyone rushed to get out of the way. Right before the current hit the plane, it was so close. The fire truck heads towards the dump. The boss angrily explains to the firefighters what happened. 2 people are now buried under a shifted pile of garbage. This rescue mission is really tough for the firefighters.
LAFD, is anyone there?
It's high risk because the dump is full of hidden dangers.
I got someone here. First, let's get this thing stabilized so it doesn't move.
A bunch of wires are going through his arm and stomach. The firefighters need to remove the wires, but they can't let them move just a little. At this point, the man wakes up.
Hard drive. I had it. I can't believe I lost it.
Turns out the guy secretly came to the dump to find this hard drive. It's worth $4 million in cryptocurrency, but his roommate accidentally tossed it.
If you want me to help you look for it, I get a cut.
75-25.
But you already know what happened. Just as the man is rescued, the roommate is found.
Help! Please help! Here!
Are you hurt, Nate?
I don't think so. Just stuck in very, very hot.
It seems like there's a fire burning underneath the garbage right below him.
Pulling him out's gonna expose you to more oxygen.
That is a chance we're gonna have to take.
They plan to drop a wet hose down to pull him out, and then quickly put the fire out. Both of them are sent to the ambulance.